can start. Um, how would you describe what you are doing in matter of promoting bicycles? What do you do exactly?
I have no idea what I do. I do a lot of different things. Most of it is bicycle related. I've been called the Danish bicycle ambassador. I travel around the world, giving presentations about what we have done here in Copenhagen to reach such high levels of cycling, how to promote cycling positively, how other cities can be inspired to do the same thing. I'm a filmmaker, so I do a lot of films and photography, I'm an urban mobility expert with my company, advising other cities how to do these kind of things and how to promote cycling and marketing campaigns. It's a long explanation.
What do you love about bicycles?
I love bicycles, but I don't give a shit about bicycles. I love the people on the bicycles. I love how the people on bicycles contribute to a strong social fabric in a city. Like cities with a strong pedestrian culture can easily become a city with a strong, bicycle culture. It's human beings moving across the land, the cityscape. It is the single most effective tool that we possess for creating livable cities, the bicycle. It's transport. You move faster than a pedestrian, but you're still just as safe as a pedestrian if you have the infrastructure. You can make the same spontaneous decisions. Oh, I'm going to stop at the shop here. And of course, the bicycles are quiet. They don't kill anybody. They're safe. Statistically, even in cities without infrastructure, it's still safe if you take it easy on a bicycle. The bicycle has been, for 125 years, the most amazing thing we have to use to create livable cities.
How is the perfect bicycle city, bike-friendly city from your point of view? How does it look? The perfect.
I would say that the most perfect. I don't know if there is any large city in Europe that is the most perfect bicycle-friendly city. I think Amsterdam and Copenhagen are the two most important bicycle cities. Amsterdam is very different. They weave in and out. It's sort of much more poetry on wheels in Amsterdam. The bicycle is organic. Here we have a lot of infrastructure and we go quickly from A to B on the bicycle, a little more structured. But what is the perfect city? It's definitely a city with not many cars, a city where it's very difficult to park, which we do here as well. It's very expensive to park. A city where the cars are kept out of the city center. City centers of almost every city in Europe were created before the car. They were created for the people, and even the neighborhoods that came later, they're all created for people. So keeping the cars out of the city center, encouraging people to do their short trips by bicycle. It's not all about bike commuting, going to work and back, blah blah blah. It's also about getting people to just hop on a bike and go buy bread, or go down to the cafe, or down to the bar to see the football on the big screen or whatever. This is just creating this kind of livable city. So a perfect bicycle city is one with good public transport, lots of pedestrians, and lots of modern facilities for bicycles.
You do some amazing photos in Copenhagen, and Guardian named you the sartorialist on two wheels. What inspires you when you take these pictures?
It's strange that this blog, it's Copenhagen Cycle Chic, that it's been called, top 10 fashion blog and the sartorialist on two wheels, because it's very different than other street style blogs, which people stop and pose. Mine is much more street photography. All I do is I just grab the most aesthetic moments that I can. The cycling girl is an icon in bicycle history. The very first posters for selling bikes had a cycling girl on them. So I'm just continuing on the tradition here, and we have a lot of beautiful women and men here in Copenhagen. So I look for the elegance, the poetry on wheels, the upright bicycle, with the straight back and big basket and great legs. I'm not embarrassed to say that, but also men in a suit, or families on their bikes, all the different aspects. And I'm getting into a lot of details lately. So if I see people, checking their iPod or whatever while they're riding, or doing all these small details while they're riding their bikes, then I'm going after this at the moment. But it is really aestheticism. It's the beauty of the bicycle. It's not the racing to get there fast. It's the bicycle as it was meant to be, nice and easy through the city.
The bicycle culture in Romania and in Bucharest especially is still at its beginning. What would you say to those people who still are afraid of riding bicycles, haven't thought about it, but they do appreciate the bicycle?
I would say, first of all, the bicycle culture in Romania is not at the beginning, because it was there all over the world, maybe 70 years ago. And then it stopped, of course, maybe after the Second World War, and we started focusing our urban planning on cars. So that's why I call it bicycle culture 2.0. You people in the Romanians have been there before. The Danes were there before. The Russians were there before. We just have to do it again. So the people who wouldn't dare, riding down the main streets in Bucharest, fair enough. Don't if you don't feel safe, but get onto buy a bike. Go for bike rides on the weekends. Figure out in the evenings, perhaps, if there's less cars on that street where you live, I'm going to take the bike down to the shops, right? I'm going to go down to the cafe on a bike. Start just integrating the bicycle into your daily life. You know what I mean? It's like it's a new pair of shoes. You don't want to wear them every day, but you start to wear them in, and then you get used to them, and then they become your favorite pair of shoes. Just reconsider the bicycle, and don't think that you have to be a part of a subculture. If you want to ride mountain bikes, yeah, hang out with people who love mountain bikes, and do that thing. That's great. But if you just get a bike and consider, can I use the bike for this trip now? Nah, man, it's a busy street, so I won't. Or you know what? Yeah, I could use the bike here, and then try it. Start slow, nice and easy. You'll get, it's just like riding a bicycle. You'll get back into the flow in no time. It's a good way to start.
What do you remember about your first bicycle?
My first bicycle was blue. It had a banana seat on it. I'm a child of the 70s. It had a banana seat with the big handlebars, like every kid I knew. I remember that I wanted a BMX seat. I wanted to get the banana seat off at some point, because one of my friends got like a kind of a BMX style where he had just a regular seat, and it took me ages to get the banana seat off and unscrew it, with my dad's tools and stuff. But then it was blue. I have no idea. I'm not a bike geek. A lot of my friends know what brand their bike was. Mine was blue, and it was the coolest bike in the world. And then it got stolen from outside my house in a neighborhood where nobody steals anything. And I forced my dad to drive around that neighborhood 20 times, looking for that bike. And I'm still looking out the window. Never found it.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you.